Nedum, when we talk about Man City, because you're such a blue, you always say, calm down, wait, no, let's see what happens. Liverpool are a great team. I'm not sure if City are going to win the title this year, but they're looking great, aren't they, at the moment?
Yeah, sorry, 1 second. Let me just pull out my book of cliches and defensive statements against Dan Thomas. No, I understand what you're trying to say. And in fairness, you can see the squad depth that they have because they're making changes on a game-to-game basis. Like even in the last game, at a point where teams are having games cancelled and their squads are decimated, City are leaving Jack Grealish and Phil Foden on the bench because they're being disciplined, and they're still winning the game quite comfortably against Newcastle. So I think it's that depth and that sort of understanding about winning titles that gives them the edge. They are top right now, and Liverpool literally are only 3 points behind them, so it's very much still a race, and Chelsea being in there as well. But one thing that they seem like if people do drop out, it's next man up, and the next men that step up for them tend to be very, very good. So it's understandable why they would be favourites at this point, but it's not over until it's over, and there's been some really good battles across the years between some of those sides that are up there at the moment.
Gab, bad news, I suppose, from a Liverpool perspective today. Good news for international fans, the fact the African Cup of Nations will go ahead. And obviously, that is a blow to Liverpool's fixtures in January.
It is a blow, but I think it's something that, when Klopp looked at the schedule at the start of the season, he knew that this was coming. Now, there was a moment when it seemed like maybe it might be moved or whatever, but you have to assume that Liverpool planned on not having Mane and Mo Salah in that period. So I think in some ways they budgeted for it a little bit. We've seen Divock Origi perform when he's come in. Firmino is back fit again, and Diogo Jota is scoring goals. So I think in some ways, you feel like you can weather this. Where I'd be more concerned, simply looking at this team, is in the middle of the park, where they've had injuries. Obviously, Curtis Jones, but been out a while. Thiago Alcantara, is simply a guy who tends not to be durable and stay fit for a long time. They need him to stay fit. When guys have come in, they've gotten the job done, whether it's Morton or whatever. So maybe it's a bit of next man up there. But when you're starting people like Tyler Morton and James Milner, you know that you are rolling the dice, and it's harder to keep that up all season long.
Well, just a reminder, for the first time in a long time, Manchester City will not be winning the League Cup. The action continues on Wednesday. Those 3 remaining quarter-finals see Brentford take on Chelsea, Liverpool against Leicester at Anfield, and it's Spurs against West Ham. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.